Hello everyone, happy Wednesday. Well, you made it. Hump day. Hope you're all doing good and had a good productive day. Your work day should be over by now. Maybe you're sitting down for some dinner, resting. You've had a long Wednesday. And now it's time to chill, watch some YouTube. So, I was off today, and let me tell you what, this was one of those days where, yes, I had really nothing to do, but man, it was tough to get up. Me and Sophia woke up, I went back to sleep, and it was like that. I was up for a bit, and then back to sleep, and the next thing I know, it's like, ooh, late. So, got a late start today. So, like I said, I did not have anything major on the agenda. As you know, those CDs, still can't find them, although I didn't actively look today. Now, I did get the notification. Apparently, the Freaky Friday CD, probably next week sometime, but, got it on eBay, it shipped, great. What I thought was going to be my Lionsgate Scream 4 steelbook. Well, post office has it, the postal service, so it'll probably be next week, which is fine. But what I did have come today, which it came sooner than I thought, was 2 CDs I ordered together off eBay. As you know, I've been in a 90s state of mind lately. Hello, pretty girl. Sophia's been so needy today. And I said there's a lot of the MTV 120 Minutes, Alternative Nation on YouTube. Full episodes with commercials and everything. So, honestly, you could just marathon it and be back in 1996. But, come to find out, they put out 2 CDs. 2 volumes, 1 and 2, called Never Mind the Mainstream, the best of MTV 120 Minutes. One goes for less than the other, but I found somebody selling the 2 together for fairly inexpensive. So, put out by Rhino, and hold on here. I got them out of the package. Just are in good shape. So the good thing about these, the artists, like on the first one, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Soul Asylum, Stone Roses, Mission UK, Bob Mould, The Church, Cocteau Twins, Julian Cope, Sinead O'Connor, Sonic Youth, Robin Hitchcock and the Egyptians, World Party, XTC, They Might Be Giants, Camper Von Beethoven, and Modern English. And Volume 2, REM, Public Image, Ramones, X, Ministry, Morrissey, The Jesus and Mary Chain, Echo and the Bunnymen, Joy Division, New Order, Depeche Mode, Sugar Cubes, Husker Du, Faith No More, Violent Femmes, and Wire. So I am very, very excited to have these. So great. Because I watched a video, and it was like the downfall, the rise and fall of MTV's 120 Minutes, which I never really thought of before. And they showed these, and I was like, oh, so of course, go on eBay, there they are. So there's that. Did not see any news today. Well, there was news, but nothing that pertained to me as far as any kind of new releases or anything like that. So there's that. I did buy used today, so nothing new. As I said, I was going to go check Second Charles for my, see if they had the Hilary Duff Metamorphosis CD or the Lizzie McGuire movie soundtrack CD. Of the 2, I can't freaking find here. Yes, I'm sure you're tired of hearing that already, but it's driving me nuts. And once I get done with this, I'll probably just go ahead and go on eBay, freaking get them ordered, and be done with it. So, But while looking, and their CDs are just a hot mess. And of course, you know, I look at the DVDs. I did a quick look. Saw maybe one thing. I always check the TV show box sets to see if there's anything good there. And did a quick graphic novel scan. Nothing. I always have my list of the books that I'm looking for. The CDs that I did get, I pared it down to 2. From 1987, the soundtrack to Fatal Beauty. It was a movie starring Whoopi Goldberg. And I looked at, it was $2. And it has Red Hot by Debbie Gibson. So that was enough for me. But, I mean, a movie soundtrack from 1987, it's pretty good in my book. So for $2, yes please. The other, with honors. Remember, I got the DVD like a month ago. I paid $4 for it. Brand new, sealed. This one with Madonna's I'll Remember. Thought I had it. Did not. So now I do. This was $4.30. So there was that. So, but not just Madonna. It's got Duran Duran, The Cult, Belly, Candlebox, Kristen Hirsch, The Pretenders, Grantley Buffalo, Mudhoney, Babel, Lyle Lovett, and Lindsey Buckingham. So, I mean, it is definitely a soundtrack from 1994. I mean, you've got Belly, Mudhoney. I mean, come on. So that's got to be pretty good. So I'm glad to have that. Oh, okay. Cooking potatoes for seasoned cheesy potatoes for dinner. Got some potatoes that are starting to eye, so that's what I'm doing tonight for dinner. Now, as you know, anytime I'm around books, I will check my lists and my notes for what certain books, Hardy Boys, Nancy Drew, Goosebumps, Babysitter's Club, I'm there. So, what made the cut today? 4 Goosebumps. And they look to be like all first prints. So, and what I ended up with, hold on here, and I got them all kinds of wackadood out here. Let's see, out of order. Because I checked my notes, and these are ones I did not have. So, ended up getting number 41, Bad Hair Day, Goosebumps. New Goosebumps fan club offer inside. Let's look, shall we? This one is from first printing, March of 96. How kick-ass is that? Goosebumps. Goosebumps fan club pack. Just $8.95. You get a Goosebumps watch, a Goosebumps bandana, a Goosebumps water bottle, a Goosebumps sticker sheet, Goosebumps pencils, a Monster Blood eraser, and a subscription to the official newsletter, The Scream. Offer expires September of 96. So, can you imagine joining that club? Oh my God. So, and of course, I was wearing my Goosebumps shirt. So, it was meant to be. So, the number 41, Bad Hair Day. The next one, number 46. This one, How to Kill a Monster. Boo, dude, Goosebumps is on TV. See your local TV listings for details. Oh man, and it's also got an ad. Now your favorite books are on video and they're on VHS. How awesome is that? And, oh man, you could even collect all your Goosebumps. You could mail it in and they would ship them to you for like $4 each. So, oh my God, so many pages of ads in the back. Oh my God, hold on. Oh man, all these you could like order. And then what's coming, Goosebumps 47. And then Goosebumps Games and Puzzles. Oh my gosh, how cool is that? And And, oh, what else is in here? Man. Goosebumps book and Halloween costume accessories packs by R.L. Stine. It's a book plus Halloween extras. Fake vampire blood, plastic vampire fangs, totally fake skin, and much more. Okay, that's got to be pretty cool. So, yeah. I want the VHS of the Haunted Mask. So, but that is number 46, How to Kill a Monster. Next up, number 50, Calling All Creeps. And I checked, and all of these are first printing December of 96. So this sucker is almost 3 years old. Wow. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. And last, this one is number 52. How I Learned to Fly. So that's pretty cool. Also joined the all-new Goosebumps fan club. Details inside. This one, first printing, February 97. Goosebumps trading cards inside. They're not inside. 29 years later, that'd be cool if they were. I look, but that would be awesome if it was. So, and let's see. Curly's all new and shocking Goosebumps fan club fan pack. How cool is that? How neat. Yeah, that'd be awesome if it still had a trading card in there. I mean, the odds of finding one are probably super small. So, but I've already deleted the titles out of the list of the ones I need in my notes. So every time I'm around, like now when I'm at the library store, that's different. I honestly just grab them because if I have extra, that's fine. These were like $1.25, like $1.40, you know, so very, very cheap. So, I mean, and good quick reads too. And that's what I love about them. I love me some Goosebumps now. I even checked for some, if they had any Christopher Pike, they had 2 R.L. Stine paperbacks from like 2003. I'll think about it. I have like 1 or 2 of those. I think I have one, but it's like a R.L. Stine Fear Street like combo. Not really what I was interested in. Maybe. I did look, and they did also have a few X-Files hardcovers there, but they wanted $7 a pop. I've got 2 hardcovers now. If they had the paperbacks, that would have been good. I don't necessarily need them in hardcover. Cool, yeah, but I know I can shop around on those. So I'm trying to get those since I've kind of not fallen back into X-Files, but I'm kind of, like I said, I'm in a 90s mood. Goosebumps, X-Files. There we are. So, but that's what I got today. So, hey, got me some vintage Goosebumps. Got me some 90s, well, 80s and 90s CDs. And most of all, the best of 120 minutes. So, and these are from, oh my God, they are both from 91. So, shitballs. That's awesome. So that's pretty great. Can't wait to listen to those. Probably pop it in when I'm getting ready for work into the CD player. I stopped by Goodwill. They had nothing. That was, I mean, my expectations were low. I had $1 in my wallet and $2.70 in dimes, just in case they had, you know, some DVDs and CDs. I looked around for a bit. The coolest thing I did see, there was a Sony. They had a Sony cassette alarm clock, Dream Machine. They had it in the case last week for $15. It was green tagged, so, but this week green tags are half, and it was $15. So I mean, it would have been like $7. It was okay. I mean, not that if I didn't already have the alarm clocks, that would be different, and it was cassette. So, I mean, I've got my old school one here that I found before the GE in the kitchen. and then I have my old school one that I got off of eBay in the hall, and then I have the only other caveat would be is if I did find another CD alarm clock, but I did clean the lens on the one in the bathroom. Turns out, I watched a video, and it was like if you have an old Bose radio, remember those Bose Wave radios? They were everywhere up until like 10 years ago because they had ads on TV. They had the tall one, they had the radio, then they had the one when you push the button, the top of the CD, you pop your CD in. Now they like slide in. I don't even know if they use CDs now. My mom had one, and it broke, and then she ordered one, and she doesn't even hardly know how to work it. And I told her if she still had it. She does. And I watched a video, and they said they cleaned it. It was the lens and the top of the CD part with some like rubbing alcohol and a Q-tip, and it fixed it. So next time I go to my mom's, oh, okay, fixing to come out, I'm going to check that radio and see if it works. So she was like, well, if anybody wants it, they can have it. Well, I mean, I don't necessarily want it, but yeah, I mean, it does produce great sound. But if it works, that's great. I don't need another radio. So, but when I see stuff like that, I'm like, do you still have it? And she's like, yeah, it's in the bedroom. But if somebody came up with a super fix for it, or if you found one thrifting or something, and all you gotta do is clean it and clean that little lens and know, hey, that you can play CDs again, that's great. So hold on just a sec. Be right back. Hold on, gotta get that out of the oven. So now hopefully Sophia has heard the beep of the oven, and I think she's learned that means the oven is hot. Maybe. I don't know. It just seems that way. Alright, I thought, okay, there we go. Now I shall let those cool for a sec. So, but anyway, because I've noticed a few times she will hear the beep and go straight to the kitchen, hop up on the stove, and lay there. But anyway, that's what I saw there at Goodwill. Otherwise, not much on a Wednesday, so it is what it is. So there's that. So, but yeah, that is it for today. I'm gonna get the video finished up and eat dinner, and then I'm probably gonna go ahead and get some more. As you see, I have the CD cabinet open. I can get some more of. I'm getting so close to having all of these cataloged. And then I think maybe, I don't know if I will see about redoing the DVDs. That's a lot of work, and I'm not really sure if that's, the CDs have been enough, and that's fine. So okay, we're gonna let that do that. One thing at a time. I got other shit in the fire. So, but anyway, that was my Wednesday. So it was very uneventful. I went and got what little done that I need to. So if that's the case, I'm going to get ready to eat because I am hungry. I have not had too much to eat today because I got a late start. So, but I'm going to get this video taken care of, and we will and get it uploaded for your viewing pleasure. And yeah, we'll meet back here tomorrow. I do open, so it'll probably be about like this time tomorrow, give or take, for when I get the video done. So we will see what happens tomorrow. We will tackle Thursday together. How about that? All right, gang. So that's all I got for today. Again, I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. I really do. I'm just glad you're all here, and every day we talk about what we talk about, whether it be Goosebumps, physical media, Gen X. Oh my God. Okay, one thing before I go. Apparently now Golden Book has a, what is it? Oh crap. It was this morning in one of my, while I was up, before I went back to sleep, they actually have a new one coming out called My Little Golden Book about the 80s. And it's got a boombox on the cover, like an arcade machine, a Rubik's Cube, one of the ghosts from Pac-Man, Mary Lou Retton, Mr. T, Boy George, and it's, you know, I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, I have past many years, obviously, they have, Golden Books has branched out, and that's all well and good. They've done a T Swift, they've done Cher, they've done a Streisand, Carol Burnett, all kinds of things. So this little book about My Little Golden Book about the 80s, you know what? If it doesn't have at least a page referencing the TV movie The Day After and how we were just scared shitless about that, then they did it wrong. How about that? I remember many years ago when the first modernized American Girl doll came out, and she was like from the 70s, and this was like, I think, 10 plus years ago. That was kind of a big thing. And then what was it, a couple of years ago, it was like from the 90s, you know, so, or something like that. How everything like that is so retro. But I mean, you look at it, that is 40 plus years right there, I guess. But even the 90s is just like 30 plus years ago. So I just found it really interesting that they better cover all their bases. Well, we were under the threat, but The Day After scarred us for life. And we still remember that to this day. So I just thought that was just really interesting that they created that. So just saying. But anyway, sorry. Got sidetracked with that because I was like, oh yeah, that. So yeah, let's meet back here tomorrow. We'll see what happens then. Each day is anew, and we will tackle it together. All right, gang? All right. So that being the case, you all have a good rest of your night. We'll meet back here tomorrow, and I appreciate each and every one of you. All right, gang, I will see you all tomorrow. Bye, y'all.